whatever it is that I am dealing with, whatever it is that I'm going through, when people ask me how I'm doing, I'm always better than amazing. Better than amazing came from my son, who is currently 8 years old. Whenever I was going through tech school, I remember she went to go, at 20 weeks, she went to go and figure out the sex of the baby. And at 20 weeks, they told her she was already 2 centimeters dilated. And so getting that news was like, whoa. He ended up being born January 17th. So he was still 3 months premature, 2 pounds, 3.2 ounces at birth. And instantly they said chronic lung disease. 3 failed extubations. After the 3rd failed time, they said, we have to do a tracheostomy. He was born in January. He didn't come home for the first time until September. When he came home for the first time, he was on a ventilator 24/7. You know, and the fact that it was below his voice box, he wasn't going to be able to really push any air up past that hole to his voice box and out of his mouth. So therefore, you wouldn't really hear sound anyway. He spent a lot of time laying in the bed, and you know, he wasn't able to talk. And as parents, I think we kind of take stuff like that for granted. But despite everything that my son went through, despite all the challenges, all the setbacks, when you walk up to that crib every single morning, my son smiled. And I said, man, if we as adults could learn how to harness just a little bit of that energy, this world would be such a better place. He taught me that life is a matter of perspective. I wake up every day and I'm better than amazing. I'm in this great attitude. I'm in this great headspace. To me, it helps to usher in kind of the expectation of the day. Hey, I understand you guys are tired. I understand you guys feel this way, you feel this way, but hey, I am that example, right? Look here. It doesn't matter what it is that you're dealing with. It doesn't matter what it is that you're struggling with. I need you guys to be here. I need you guys to be present. I need you guys to have an intentional mentality of the day. I will never forget the very first time I did hear him cry. He got to a place where his lungs got strong enough, and I remember he was laying in my arms, and I must have made him so mad because he was just crying and screaming, laying in my arms, and he worked enough strength to push air up past that hole, hit his voice box, and it actually started coming out of his mouth. And I'm just like, I'm laughing and crying at the same time because I'm just like, I hear it. Like, you're actually, like, I can hear you crying. I see you crying, but now I can hear you crying. And now I'm crying because you're crying and I hear you. But that will forever be probably the fondest memory and the best memory up to date that I have of my son. Oftentimes we as military members, we're looked at and referred to as heroes. And as humbling as that is, I tell people all the time, my son is my hero. Yeah, you almost got me. Almost got me with that one.